field. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Big Daddy going back. He gets there to make the catch, and
hello,
that
guys,
ends
and
the
welcome
inning.
back to the Patrick Kane
Mets
live
lead
stream.
1. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, his dudeness, Big Daddy, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie.
1 down now. 1 down.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Big Daddy ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
1 out, nobody on. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Two and one now to Cespedes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
That's gone.
A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Where's the first now?
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
2-0 count and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now
Why
with the
they
bases
shown this?
empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a
Show
guy
me
who
a
could
ball
ambush you
outfield.
and lose one over the wall.
Right.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
It's getting boring. Showing.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to right. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 4-1. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Matt
off with the
Kemp.
Braves.
He'll do battle
Right
with
fielder,
Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oops. All right, incidentally. Hello.
The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1.
Get out of this view here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, Mark?
Swing and a miss on a ball
trying-
way out of the zone.
I
And
don't know how
there's
to
one
get out
away.
of this thing. I'm trying to get out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there.
Here, no,
Might have been
play by
sitting on an
play.
off-speed pitch, but instead,
Here we go.
Digging in for his second at bat. His dude
Patrick Kane's up now.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string
So,
on
Mark,
him
how's your night going?
and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Chased out of the
How's your
zone
night
there,
going,
and he's
Mark?
down 2 strikes.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good change. Stepping in and ready for another shot is Dudeness Big Daddy. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This is in the air to right. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
So how's your night going, Mark?
Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a
Good looking.
4-1 ball game.
Some hockey cards I got today. Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw you got.
And that's in there, base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order. Digging in once again is Dudeness Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, I saw you got Jan Rudolph.
The 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Yes, sir. Drop him in right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, drop him in. No one running right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he struck out again. That's the third. 7-5 tonight's final. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Francisco Liriano wins his 3rd of the season,
Let's play one
striking
more.
out 12 in the process. MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets. So striding in, his Dudeness Big Daddy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Too high. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in to try it again. His Dudeness Big Daddy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Conforto over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. His Dudeness Big Daddy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Navarro is underneath this one, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, his Dudeness Big Daddy.
Number 88.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And now Navarro can't squeeze it as it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a
I know, guys,
fastball,
I don't have good
it's very
audio.
easy to lose grip on the baseball. You
I
have
don't have
to
good
focus that
audio,
much more and make
but
sure
I
you're
will
keeping
get
the moisture off
better
your
audio.
fingertips in between pitches.
And a breaking ball
Some
in the
point,
dirt that time
I'm thinking
for a
about getting a
ball.
face
Well,
cam,
that's pretty
so
much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce is right there as he takes it for the second out. Four to 2 the final score today. Yu Darvish takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
A slumping hitter gets some coaching up. Even the best hitters in the world must always be attending to their fundamentals.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Into the box now is Dudeness, Big Daddy, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Guys,
Well,
I'm
Matt,
kind of a
that
little
500 is
tired
like the
now.
magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're
Little
one
yawn, huh?
under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important.
Do a
To win
couple-
today, they're at
Maybe
500.
one more game.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bull. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready
Play
for
one
another
more game.
shot, Leonard Bassett.
Leonard.
It's kind of getting late.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the
Jeff
air
can
into
rob
left
here.
field. Big Daddy ranging back.
Nope.
Gone!
Oh,
Not
that
gone.
was really
Oh,
close.
that's gone.
Digging in to try it again
Now
is
batting,
Dudeness, Big
number
Daddy.
88.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready for another chance
Leading off for
is
the Braves.
Dudeness, Big Daddy.
Left
He'll do
fielder,
battle with a new
number
arm out there in
88.
their half of the 6th. Ball 1.
Hey, get a good one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sliding stop by Jeanette. He's up with it. The throw. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Striding in once again, his dudeness, Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he'll dive back in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Matt Wisler earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Zach Davies. A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Garlobo, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Big Daddy racing back, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there.
At the plate, his dudeness, Big Daddy. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what?
So coming to the plate, Scooter Jeanette. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
No one hear me.
Stepping into the box, David Cooley.
David Cooley.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Popped up. Bonifacio is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Keon Broxton. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Keon Broxton.
This is in the air out to left field. Big Daddy is there, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in now, his dudeness, Big Daddy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Used to play baseball.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's
Or just
almost
play
in the
hockey.
dirt. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does
My
this
story is he
continue, or does
retired
somebody score here?
And
I think this continues for a while, Matt.
baseball
Both of
player.
these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Pedro Velasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Velasquez.
skied in the air to straightaway left.
Yeah,
Moving under it, Big Daddy, 1 down.
There we go. Down there.
Here's John Jaso now.
John
Career
Jaso.
line against Greinke.
Bat.
4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Ready for another shot now. David Cooley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
David Cooley off the bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. VR will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in once again, his dudeness, Big Daddy, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Got him swinging on the... Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. The head-to-head line against Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Big Daddy has a play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in and looking for more, Jet Bandy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Big Daddy makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, his dudeness, Big Daddy. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old... This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. David Cooley wins his 3rd of the season.
I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's in the description. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and bye.